Welcome back to the channel. In this video, we are looking at this example 8 where we are required to consider a circle with the equation as provided there, and we are told that a tangent is drawn from point T. I don't know why this is not complete. Okay, to point A. That is our tangent. The coordinates of A are not given on the circle, and we are required to determine the length of just TA. Okay, one obvious thing one would think of is that if you can just get the coordinates of A, then you will simply just substitute the coordinates of A and T in the distance formula or the length formula to get the length of TA. But to get the coordinates of A is not going to be that easy. So maybe you might consider to use the information that is given to try to make your life easy. Because think about how you were maybe going to try to get the coordinates of A. You will need to firstly get the equation of the tangent and ultimately solve the equation of the tangent as well as the equation of the circle simultaneously to get to find the coordinates of their point of intersection, which is that A. But that is a very long thing to do. So the idea that I have is to rather just try to write this equation in standard format. By writing it in standard format, it gives you the coordinates of the center. It also tells you what this distance MA is, because it gives you the r squared. From that r squared, you get to know what MA is. So once you have this distance and you have the coordinates of the center, from the coordinates of the center, you can calculate that other distance. Once you have that other distance, which is MT, you can then calculate your TA by using the fact that you have a right angle triangle with two sides which are known, and then you just look for the third side. Okay. How you do that is using the theorem of Pythagoras, which says that Tm squared is equals to Ta squared plus Ma squared, where Ma is the radius. So Ma squared is equals to R squared. Okay, already we're gonna just try to write that equation in standard format, then it will help us. So let's rewrite it first. 2x plus y plus 3 all squared equals to 13. Don't make a mistake of thinking that the 13 is already your r squared. Write the equation in standard format first. So to do that, we need to firstly factorize the x part of this. Okay, to do that, we complete the square by dividing the x coordinate, or the coefficient of x rather, by 2. The coefficient of x is -2. We divide that by 2, we have -1. We're going to square that and add it on both sides. The y part of this equation is already okay, so there's no need for us to do anything about it. We just copy it as it is, and then this -1 squared, we just add it to the other side as well. So now what are we left with? We're left with x minus 1 all squared plus y plus 3 all squared equals to, okay, you see now your r squared is 14. If you had made the mistake of thinking that r squared is equal to 13, you were completely off. Okay, now we can write the coordinates of the center. It's actually going to be 1 and -3. Okay, and also acknowledge the fact that r squared is equals to 14, which is equals to what is it, MA squared. Okay, that is just r squared, because this is the radius of the circle, this distance. Okay, and from here what we can do is to calculate the distance MT, yeah, or TM. You can just call it TM, I think, TM. But remember, we are going to use this equation to ultimately solve for TA, so we just need TM squared actually, not TM. So TM squared, we're still going to use the distance formula, which is xt minus xm all squared plus yt minus ym all squared. Okay, so let's just substitute. Remember that the coordinates of T, I'm just going to write them here, is 2 and 4, so that we can do the substitution together without having to go up and down. And then this is 1 plus yt is 4 minus ym, which is -3. Then you square everything. What will your Tm squared be equals to? Tm squared is going to be equal to 50. So now that we know what our Tm squared is, we can just remember the fact that from that triangle, which is MTA, our Tm squared is equals to Ta squared plus Ma squared. We know what our Ma is. We're going to substitute that our Ma is 14, and then our Tm is 50. tm squared rather. Therefore ta squared is equals to 36. Therefore ta is equals to the square root of 36. As a result, ta is actually equals to 6 units. Remember, it's the length, so you just have to indicate that you're aware that this thing is length, even though you don't know what the units are. Just put units there, then you are fine. I hope you understand. Plug other kids of it. Let's cover them. So plug other kids. Understand the analytical geometry. We'll see each other in the next video. If we're going to be doing analytical geometry, it will be because maybe someone asked for us to do analytical geometry question. But other than that, we are done with analytical geometry. We'll be seeing a new topic in the next videos. Thank you.